It can certainly be said that 2011 was the year of the wildfire in Texas. Texas had over 23,000 wildfires in 2011. Two lives were lost, and the damage is certainly in the billions of dollars. The counties that were the hardest hit were, yes, Bastrop, Colorado, Houston, Leon, Travis, and Williamson. And I think Bastrop was probably the worst county in Texas that was hit by wildfire in 2011.
People who have long-term effects include people that develop pulmonary fibrosis, what we call reactive airway disease syndrome, which is after an exposure, with symptoms of asthma and lung destruction. And again, symptoms of emphysema, especially if the patient who has had the exposure is a smoker. So there are significant long-term effects.
The biggest health risks are, first of all, if you have underlying medical illness, specifically any type of lung problem or heart problem. So if you're having worse breathing problems, chest discomfort, chest pain, trouble breathing, you definitely need to seek medical attention.
The three reasons I would say to have your home inspected for smoke contaminants would, number one, be the smell of odor of smoke throughout your home. Even if it's a light smell, then more than likely particles have entered. The thing that's the danger about these particles is they're so small that they can enter your lungs and in time can cause extensive damage. Number two would be if your house was engulfed in smoke or fire in the surrounding areas. Just because the smoke didn't touch your home doesn't mean it necessarily has not contaminated your home. Number three would be allergies. If you're experiencing any kind of symptoms of allergies such as wheezing, coughing, watery eyes, then more than likely you might have smoke contaminants, and they need to be checked immediately.
We recommend that you have your home tested for contaminants. Some of the tests that a company should provide to you as a homeowner is swab testing, alcohol swab testing. They should test your air. They should be thorough enough to actually scrape down part of your wall, because these smoke contaminants are such small particles. They can actually become embedded in your wallpaper. They can become embedded in your wall paint on a wall that you need to, the smoke contaminants can actually become embedded in this. You need to have your carpet tested, and especially your air conditioning system, and that the inspector should take a sample of your ductwork and should take a sample from other samples from your insulation that are in the attic and things of that nature. These kind of tests are then, once they're finished, the inspectors are finished, they send them out to a laboratory, and the laboratory will tell them, the lab results will show you if your home is in fact contaminated. And then if your home is contaminated, then you have choices that you'll have to make. But the underlying reason to have your home inspected in the first place is to make sure that you don't have health risks sitting in your home.